Hey, it's Larry Wood. Welcome to Stewarding the Wealth Transfer. I really want to give a shout out to evangelist Lauren Atkinson. She really helped the channel just get a huge boost. And I thought, I can't really, there's nothing I can really do for her. She's like way ahead and she's such a kingdom-minded person. We've chatted again. And I thought, what a cool thing she did to say good things about the channel, about the book. The book is thriving. Thanks for all of you who have reviewed it. And I thought, you know what? There's other people that have got great channels. I think this is I'm trying to make it a great channel. A lot of you are trying. I don't know if you knew it, but as a content creator, I can see when you subscribe to this channel, how many subscribers you have. And some of you have got 6, 12. Some of you have 200. Some have 1,000. Some have 12,000. I can see that. And so if you have a kingdom-oriented, and it could be, just a fun channel that you want a shout out to, post it, at Stewarding the Wealth Transfer, whatever and I'm going to look at those. And if you give me the URL so I can find your channel, I'm going to look at those. And over the rest of this month, I'm going to announce a winner, and we're going to try to bombard you with the influence that I have. We would like to get you. I'm gonna try to get everybody to like your video. I'm gonna try to get everybody to subscribe and everybody to watch the whole thing, even if we have to just leave it on and leave the room. No, you never do that. But I mean, I'm not saying I haven't got a few views that way. No, I'm not, just kidding. Anyway, that we're gonna do that. I want to blow somebody else up the way that Evangelist Lauren helped blow up this page. Secondly, I need a new web page. My friends in this other country, they got me off the worst. I don't have the worst web page, but I don't have the best. I want the best. I'm offering $30, 30 Silver Eagle dollars, which means if I pay you $30, because that's U.S. tender of $1, I don't need to pay taxes. You don't need to pay taxes, but you can do the math on how much that's worth. That's about probably half the going rate. So I would like a deal. I don't make money off this channel. I'd like you to be able to advertise on my channel. If you're excited about that, post your website company in the comments and I will look at that. I may be in contact with you. I need some help with the website. Hey, about content, I'm so excited about what's coming up here. I am doing a kids class. I hired a bunch of kids from ministry, an intercession ministry. They go to camp, and so 20 of them show up at my apartments, and we do bark dust. We did 40 yards of bark dust. What a nightmare! Just so much work. But I paid them actually over $3,000, and in the morning they made a lot of money, and so. I thought it's so sad that these kids are here, but they're going to be alive during the wealth transfer, but they're not going to be able to participate. And then I thought, I have an idea. I mean, God's blessed me. I've got prosperity. Why can't I invest in these kids? But how would I do it? So I have an idea I want to throw out to you. You might do it to your grandkids. I got my grandpa hat on. See, I became a grandparent last year. I have two grandkids. I'm going to see this next week. You're going to see some pictures shortly of me with my grandkids. I'm all excited about that. My two grandsons. So I'm going to even make a deal on the book. You guys have been blowing up the book thanks to evangelist Lauren. And so she helped me sell a lot of books. I'm going to make you a deal. If you want to do this with your kids or you just want to have a lot of my books, I'm going to make it kind of a one-time deal. I'm going to do 6 books for $50, and I'll pay the shipping in America, and we'll have to talk if you're, America or Canada. And if you're other places, we'll figure it out. And I offered these kids, and I said, hey, some of you are 10, some of you are 22. Here's my deal. I'm going to offer a 2-hour educational class, which I'm going to videotape. That's why I'm telling you about it. You can't come, but you can be there, okay? And I'm even going to upgrade the video quality beyond my normal standards because I want to get a quasi-professional to get some great B-roll and everything. And so anyway, I said to these kids, you guys were there, help me on this. And I said, I mean, you might think this is arrogant, but there's a difference. I think I'm confidently humble. And so I said, hey, how many Christians do you know that own an apartment complex like this? And they're looking around. I don't know. I've never seen one. And I'm like, yeah, there's not many. Why not? And I told them, I said, if I knew, if I was your age and I knew half of what I know now, I could far exceed this. This would be so easy to attain if I just knew. It's the difference is the way that people think. And I told them, I said, I think that you guys have a destiny on your life. I think that God is calling this next generation to rise up and know how to handle money. I think the church needs to educate people. We need to think properly. We don't serve mammon, we serve God, but we use mammon, and that's the problem. People start using people and loving money when we're supposed to love people and use money, and that's how we're going to do it. And so I want to teach them. So I'm going to have 2 1-hour classes. They're going to come to my house. I'm going to do some fun things. I'm going to see if I can go down to the bank and pull out 50 grand, because who in the world these days has ever got to see a pile of money? Am I trying to aggrandize money? No. All the haters out there, come on, you guys just get ready. Just give me the best you got. I don't care. Because I think that when I was in Sunday school at 16, a guy brought an ounce of silver and he brought a $100 bill and he ripped it in half during the class, and I've never forgot it. So I'm going to make a class these kids could never imagine. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And the reason I'm telling you about it is you might want to do the same thing. You might want to be a grandpa or a neighbor and say, hey, there's this guy I want you to watch. You got to buy the book. And but if you do, and here's the price I'm charging them. I'm saying, hey, if you're under 12, you get to buy it for $1. If you're not yet driving, which is under 16, it's $5, and the other people are $10. That's a deal. You guys all paid 15. You're mad right now. And I said, but if you read the first 54 pages, it's free, because then you don't owe me anything. You get to come to the 2 classes. The cool thing is we're going to talk about the principles of money. We're going to use the book as reference as well, along with the Bible. And then the coolest thing of all, on the last day, I'm going to bring Alex, my silver buddy, in, and he's going to talk to them about silver. He's going to have a whole bunch of silver dimes, and they're going to bring their money, and we are going to make dinar purchases, XRP purchases. They're going to allot their money, and up to $300 each. It's going to be a bunch of math. We're going to have to do this, and it's going to be so awesome. They're going to, some kids will only be able to invest $25. If they read the whole book, I'm going to give them $20 to invest. And anyway, they can't touch the money till Christmas. That's the deal. They can't. Now, if they get dinar and it rips, they can let that go. But the other stuff, they can't. And the proceeds from the dinar, part of the class, we're going to talk about what are you going to do if God tremendously blesses you? What dreams for giving do you have, young people? And then I even think, let's interview them at Christmas, and then we'll be getting ready next spring for the Big E. So many of you keep asking what the Big E is. I don't want to tell you. I want you to keep watching the show. So anyway, join us for, Stewarding the Wealth Transfer Kids 101 and 102. It's going to be coming in July. We're going to try to get it done before the middle of July so that you can participate as well. In fact, we got to get it done before the middle of July or the thing's going to blow up. So that's exciting. What you could do, Grandmas, you could go buy, a couple $100 worth of silver. You could stockpile some XRP, and you could just sell it to them at the price that you pay, even though it may have already rapidly appreciated. So even if I miss the timing, why don't you buy them a couple dinar? Why don't you, so that's what I think. Second thing is I'm doing some new things, getting outside. Some of you, I'm just asking for more criticism and crazy comments because I'm getting my fair share now. I think a lot of Lauren's customers and subscribers were really crazy. I'm getting some weird ones now. I deleted my second customer. My storage facility, I'm always happy to pull the plug on the bottom 5% of my customers, and I'm more generous on this show. It's only the bottom 1%. If you're really stupid and you keep sticking out, I'm happy to say see you later. Go back to Lauren's channel. I don't know. Go see Marcus. Hey, go bug TC. He'll call you out and smack you around if you do that. I like TC actually, but anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to get outside of the 4 walls. My wife and I have had a passion for Christian education. What would you do if you're a multimillionaire on the other side of the wealth transfer and you have a passion to engage in the community? We have a passion for Christian education. We had a passionate young couple come up say to us, we want to start an amazing high-level institution and academy for kids. We're partnering with a nationally known entity, and we want to bring it to Longview. Can we tell you the story, Larry? And when Tracy and I heard it, we said we want to help make this a reality. So we are doing that. And and you know, some of you might go, "Oh, Larry, you're just trying to pat yourself on the back so hard." No, I'm not. I'm a mentor, is what I want to be. It's called discipleship, and I'm just trying to tell you what I'm doing, not so that you think it's so great. You may not like it. You may disagree. We're having a conversation. This may not be the most interesting one. The second one is I'm going to interview a guy that's extremely well known, first name basis with Tucker Carlson and really a lot of the head people. He knows Trump first name basis. He's a political candidate. He needs to be my congressman. Since I support him, he knows me. He's campaigning today in my neighborhood. He's coming here and on his between trips, and he's going to let me interview him. We're going to talk about how come Christians need to get more involved in the political process if we are to be the ones that are concerned about culture, like the New Testament church leadership was. They were very concerned about culture. We should be so too. They were concerned about governance. So should we. Okay, so that's what I got planned. It's going to be really awesome. Last thing, I want to tell you that one of the most important things, although I hope you can learn things on this channel by watching, you need to have extremely high caliber friends, all the more so when you have copious piles of money. And I believe it's coming not so that you can be a country club Christian, just consuming all kinds of things. You need to be a skillful investor, a skillful steward. And I can't answer every question. You need scores of new friends. And friends, you need to do a cruise with me and a bunch of other people from Stewarding the Wealth Transfer. I'm currently talking to other channels, and I think we're going to do one. And I'm planning on the second or third week of January, possibly. So my last training session it was a little too early for the wealth transfer, and it kind of threw it under the bus, and it kind of made me a little depressed for a while, so I don't want to get depressed. I'm thinking next year is safe. So I'm really excited about it. I think that we are going to go through a lot this summer. I think the fall is going to be so exciting as the glory of God begins to be poured out. And I think what a better idea. So I just want you to kind of save the date. I'm thinking the second, maybe the third week, probably be a Caribbean cruise. I've been on, I think, 25 or 26 cruises, so I've got a lot of opinions. And we're going to do one with a lot of sea days. So, and we want to hit St. Thomas. Those are the things I think are important. It's going to be a highly rated cruise. It's got to be at least a 5-star boat. And so, you might have your own cruise line that you like. I've done many of them. I'm going to make a good choice, and I'm going to invite some other channels to see if they want to come. How wonderful would it be if we had 100, 150, even 200 passionate cabins of godly kingdom believers who were able to network together in a very affordable environment, because I'm going to get to go on a free cruise, and the people I choose to help lead it, as well as the other channels, they're going to do the same thing. So we're going to get to hang out with you. We're going to get to know you. But you know who's going to make an even bigger difference than us is your new friends who are awaiting you when you invest in yourself. As you are prospering, you need to be surrounded by godly people who have a passion for Jesus. So I think this cruise is a God-ordained idea. And then I think there's mission trips and other things. Read my book from page 185 to like 192. It talks about it at the end. I reread it today myself. I'm excited about creating a network of people who rise up together, kingdom believers, excited and witnessing, worshiping, and giving, investing together. My book, The Parable of the Dinar, is available on Amazon. If you want to get the 6 for $50, mail it to Larry Wood, 1991 38th Avenue, Longview, Washington, and I will mail that to you. Other countries, let's figure out and split the shipping. It's Larry telling you goodbye. I'll be clean shaven and showered up next time we talk. Bye.